Hi again. So we're going to begin at the beginning, chapter one, and no doubt, if you've looked at this course at all, you've already seen as much discussion about diversity, which you probably already know, that simply means differences in people pertaining to race, ethnicity, socioeconomic, cultural backgrounds, various lifestyles, experiences, and interests. When I was preparing for this course, I noticed that there is much focus on psychosexual and behavioral aspects of human sexuality as there is biological aspects. Much of the focus is to diminish bias, prejudices, and discriminations that take place within diversity of people in relationship to human sexuality. So the first thing this textbook looks at is our language around sex, sexual behavior, gender, and sexual orientation, which takes a great bit of focus in our American society and around the world today. To begin, we will explore just that by looking at the terms, perceptions, identities, and microaggressions, which you'll learn more about soon. So why is it important to learn about human sexuality? You probably have your own understanding or opinion about why this is important, or maybe you don't think it's important. However, research has shown that how we've addressed sexuality over the past 30 years needs to be more effective when approaching the more broad definition of sexual health, inclusive of all identities. But before we discuss terminology in the text, we're going to talk about community agreements. As the text states, community agreements are clarifications around communication, boundaries, and expectations in groups. So the participants of the group can feel the most comfortable about the topic of human sexuality in this case, along with language, new terms and old, that can be very uncomfortable. So while we will not have face-to-face interaction with one another outside of the initial orientation to this course, for those of you who might be there, we will be communicating with each other online. So it's very important that we respect each other as human beings regarding our sex, sexual orientation, age, disability, gender and religion, national origin, or any other area. This is going to be in the syllabus also, as Copper Mountain College expects you to adhere to these same principles. So you're going to see and be quizzed on a great number of these terms in this course. However, I am going to discuss a few that many of you may not be as familiar with in the first three mini lectures. The first assignment for this chapter is going to be for you to put your name in the box at the bottom of this page, indicating that you agree to the community agreements that I've written. I've tried to be all inclusive in these writings since we can't be together to do it. If any of you feel that something needs to be added, please feel free to make a comment. So good luck in this chapter. I'm sure you're all going to do great, and I will be talking to you soon.